Hey guys, it's Mathel here once again with the little follow-up video for the Double Strike Slayer using 2 Tempestuous steels that are replicated. As I mentioned, the weapons just basically reduce your accuracy a bunch, but give you a bunch of extra fire, lightning, penetration, and crit multi. And they're really cheap, they're really budget, they scale off of just flat physical damage so that you can actually have some damage in your build, and in the end, it ended up being kind of a build. It was just another double strike build. It played out like one of those typically does. It was, however, just pretty much cheaper than any of the previous ones I'd done before. I think we've got maybe about 5 million single target DPS when Val double strikes are up, and let's say the previous one that I invested heavily into, the Berserker Impale version of a double strike, had maybe like 20 million when everything was up. So it was quite a lot crazier back then, but I had really crazy gear and it was Impale scaling, and ultimately if you're going to make another double strike and want the most bang for your buck, it probably is still Impale scaling and using something like a champion, gladiator, slayer, berserker, all pretty good choices. This was, however, with the Tempestuous steels, and it'd take something like a 380 DPS physical weapon to beat them out, so you do get some good value for this shitty little weapon, but it didn't scale the way I wanted it to, in that I thought I'd be doing all this phys to LE conversion, but in the end, it was just a bit of additional damage and some crit multi. And the accuracy wasn't very hard to overcome, just got to build some percent accuracy and a little bit of flat, and it's no big deal. So it's just kind of a budget weapon, but ultimately pretty mediocre and not necessarily something we can really do much about. There's just tools in the game that allow us to overcome its mediocrity, aka Val Double Strike and all the flat fizz that comes from that, as well as Abyssus. And it was a decent character in the end, I think. Anyway, it was one that happily took me through Endgame. Did all the bosses off of a 5 link, so it was pretty damn budget, and would be quite a bit smoother if we had a 6th link. Probably just slap in like a multi-strike or a permanent fortify, something like that. And the Combs routes take a little bit of getting used to, because as you can see, we're just living that bunny hop lifestyle where I'm just doing non-stop leaping, basically never moving, and that is a little bit just uncomfortable to begin with, because I'm used to having a bit of a run from pack to pack, picking up currency, stuff like that, and removing all of your movement speed in this type of situation where I don't have a Quicksilver on even. Does feel a little bit slow to begin with, and a little bit awkward, but you get used to it, and then I don't think it's too bad, at least from my point of view anyway. Kind of got used to it. And you can see the single target's not too bad, and big spoiler warning for the new boss. That's what happens when you stand in the lasers. This is one of the new bosses for the Heist League, and it's at the end of a quest chain. I didn't personally think that you would get hit by a laser there, because the boss fight is still just warming up, you know? It's just animations for his arrival, and there's no precedence in game for that stuff hurting you. That's why I stood at the laser and died, but you can see that we could kill it fairly comfortably and kill our conquerors and stuff fairly comfortably as well with our current single target and using Val Double Strike. So that's about it. I'll leave you with a Sirus 5, I think it is, not a 6. I was hoping it would be a 6, but I forgot to put the Watchstone in. Not much of a difference between this and a Sirus 8, just he's going to have a bit more life, and you'll Val Double Strike at the end for slightly longer, I think. But yeah, not too bad off of 5 link. Tempestuous Steel, Slayer, Double Strike. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Ah, fuck, that went down. Mana cost? That divine was not that good. Okay.
Fury of the cosmos. Obliteration.
Oh, Capino, thanks for 10 months sub. With sub again. Alright, do it next month.
A real
No
challenge.
balls.
You've finally caught my attention.
Did I step outside the circle?
I can't do this just yet.
I have to like try and save flasks and also just not stand still for long enough to get hit by anything. 'Cause if I get hit by any of this stuff, I'll just get one shot. That's why I'm playing it rather chill at the moment. It's a calculated strategy. That's not bad. Deeps for a 5-liter gamer.
The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant on them. I am not so foolish. Be silent.
Son of a bitch.
He is doomed.
Die.
I also forget Enduring Cry is instant, and I'm like not pressing it because I'm busy attacking. When I should be keeping up endurance. Son of... I haven't used Comb's Roots like ever on Sirus. And I was just standing there hoping to get knocked back out of range, but nothing was happening. And I almost ate fucking Storm in the face. I had no idea it even prevented that knockback.
Interesting enough to warrant all this pain.
Okay. So far so good. Now, I do have 2 Vile Double Strikes, but I have to just actually save them for when I think I have clean DPS uptime. It's probably when he's going to be creating the fucking triangle, not triangle, quad beam of death. So we can't do it to start with. We can blow our flasks to start with. Because we get... Okay, now we're going. Cull's nice.
Something.
Cull is nice. Yeah, it's alright. That was some pretty 5-liter gaming action. Where'd I get a mask?
Sorry.
That's cool.
Sirus, this was all my fault.
And... that's it. Shame it wasn't Awaken at 6, but oh well. Doesn't make a sense lick of difference.